Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Hand of Fate. Now, when we left off, we had once again failed to make it to the Queen of Dust. I do believe we are against the Queen of Dust, at least. And, yes, it is turning out to be a lot more difficult this time around than it was previously, at least. So, let's take a look at our new encounters. What are we going to take here? I think we probably want to take Giant Eagle. That is a new card that we have not yet taken. We're also going to be losing one of these other things here. I think a Wife's Fury we could probably take away. We already have the token from that. And let's get the Lich in there instead. And what else do we want to take out? We want to take out the Field of Poppies, I think. That has really messed us up quite a bit beforehand. So let's take that out. And what else do we want to take out? We could take out Devil's Choice. And we'll put in Charity, because they all have tokens for them. I think that would be pretty cool. So let's do that. And any equipment? Any new equipment that we need to get? No, of course not, because we failed so many times. Oh, yes. Okay, well, there we have it. Let's do it. Let's start the game, and we will fight the Queen of Dust. Or at least I will make a very concerted effort to get there. I do believe it is quite a considerable amount of time since we've even fought a boss, so I do believe that this run will be the run for us to take out the Queen herself, and we will do our very best to make it there with some pretty decent HP as well. So my goal for this is survival and not damage output. So all my choices will be determined by keeping ourselves alive, getting ourselves the most food possible, and basically just making sure that we have a lot of HP. Even if we are stuck using the rusty axe and a regular shield, I think this is definitely going to be the way to go. Otherwise, we are never going to make it, at least with my skill level. So let's just try not to get hit at all here. And then once we have defeated these fellows, we will head on. There we have it, very nice. We will head on and hopefully we will draw an equipment card. Hopefully this one will actually give us an equipment card. I would not mind that too much. Ah, unfortunately, no. Dead Man's Gorge, okay. Well, this is going to be an ambush. 2 of Skulls, oh my, okay, so we're getting 4 skeletons here. I'm really not a big fan of skeletons, at least until we get that mace that allows us to hit through blocks. I do believe that would make a big difference, a massive difference actually, so let's try take these guys out. Thankfully enough, these skeletons are much easier to attack than their predecessors. So we just need to be very wary of the fact that they can hit a little bit faster than bandits. And there we have it. Another flawless combat scenario. Not bad at all. I do seem to be a little bit more on the ball than I was previously. Now, that's unfortunate. I really didn't want to know. Oh, okay, so the Mage's Tower is actually next. So let's hope that we actually... Oh! As you see, they've actually tuned down the cost of Damocles, because, as you know, I was enjoying getting that and then selling it for, what was it, 65? I think it was 65 gold, but now it is only 35, so that's a very smart change, I do believe, because Damocles is quite an easy artifact to acquire, and, well, I think it's one of those things where you really just want to make sure that the player is not too overpowered. I think they want it to be a little challenging, at least. So, Mage's Tower, this is going to be rather difficult, I think, with our current gear, but we're going to try it because, well, we're going to try it. Let's do it. We are at the beginning, after all, so even if we do fail, I don't think it will be too bad. And only 2 mages, or at least I'm hoping it's only going to be 2 mages. Maybe there'll be 3. We will see. But, yeah, I'm going to try and... Ah, yes, there is 3. Okay, so let's do our very best, shall we? We are taking damage from their spells, which is, I suppose, at least a little bit better than what was previously. Now, I'm just going to wail on this guy and then try to dodge the other's attacks, but that does not seem to be working out too well for us at the moment. Now, I'm just going to try and take this guy out first. Yes, there we go. Thank you. And now we just want to avoid the others. Okay, come on. Let's try to take them out. Okay. Now, I would like to try and go between them in a really nice fluidic style, but unfortunately, usually trying to do that is probably not a good idea. I mean, usually what will happen is the other one will start casting, and then you'll just get absolutely massacred. But let's hopefully use our Damocles. Yes, there we go. There's a nice Damocles used there, and it does appear that Damocles is a really fast rejuvenation item, because I do believe before it took quite a long while to actually charge up again, but this time around it seems to be quite a little bit faster, so that's actually pretty nice. Now, we have reached the stairs. We only lost a little bit of HP there. We still have only 6 food, however. So let's hope here we're going to be finding some additional gear, or at least some more food. That would be nice. Okay, so we're fighting bandits here. I don't believe they're able to throw daggers just yet, so that is good for us, bad for them, and it does appear as though this map is one of my favorites, so that's even better. And we have the Damocles now, which is even better, so yeah, I like that. Now, let's use it. Oh yeah, nice damage right there. Let's try and use it a little bit more now, shall we, because we do have it for a reason, and I think we may as well use it while we have it. Ah, that was unfortunate. And we actually wasted the charge too. Okay, so that's definitely good to know. Once you start using it, you cannot get interrupted, otherwise the charge will be wasted, and we cannot have that. Ah, that was unfortunate. You saw that. I was just about to attack him and everything. Wow, this guy's getting more hits on us than any of them. Okay. Oh yeah, there we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we still have light armor. Hopefully from this particular encounter we'll be gaining maybe medium armor? Ah, some equipment. A sword. Okay, well, it doesn't have counterattack, but it does have 5 more damage, so I suppose that's okay. And then we'll just head on. Cave rescue. Okay, that should be fine. We should be able to do that. A Jack of Dust and some other pirates. Okay. And it's this map. Okay, so this map's quite claustrophobic, but I think we should be able to pull it off without too many issues. I just need to be very, very careful about how I attack, because we do have quite a lot of units. Oh no. Yeah, quite a lot of units, and that's an understatement, I think, actually. Okay, there's a nice Damocles. Okay. Ah, no! I did it again! I did that on the previous run as well. Terrible. Ah. Okay, come on. Deal some damage. Yes, more damage from the Damocles there, and dodge that, thank you. No. Another Damocles, yes. Okay, I do believe the Jack of Dust is now down. Oh, no, he's not down yet, but he soon will be, hopefully. And there we have it. Okay, great. Well, we at least survived versus the Jack of Dust this time without taking, well, too severe damage. I think we've taken quite a bit, but thankfully enough, we now have some armory gear here. Oh, yes, wonderful. Plunderer's Cap. That is just what I wanted. And we're going to be taking a blessing here. High Constitution. Whenever the player eats food, they gain twice the healing as normal. Wow, that is impressive. That's very nice. And we're going to be taking 1 food here. I think 1 food is probably going to be better than 10 gold. And then let's just head on here. So goblins. Okay, so we can get some gold from them at least. And if we come across a shop, which would be rather cool, then we would be able to very easily purchase some additional food and maybe some additional equipment. Who knows? But why am I still using the axe? Didn't I equip the sword? Or did they steal it? No, they've stolen it, haven't they? Ah. You get back here. How dare you? Okay, well, let's just take these guys out. Yes, we cannot allow them to get into their portals. That is the only thing I need to worry about, really, because if that guy with my sword escapes, that's going to be so sad, isn't it? It's going to be terrible. Oh, he's waving at me now. He's just trying to taunt me. How dare you? Well, I think we probably have to let one of them go at the moment, because, yeah, as you can no doubt see, it is relatively difficult to get them all in the same position, although I'm doing a pretty reasonable job of taking some of them down. I think I've taken out 2 of them so far. Have I? Yes, it appears so. Oh, no, we can't allow that guy to get in there. No! Okay, well, he was able to escape, but we did get back our sword, I hope. I think we've gotten back our sword. Let's have a look here. Yes, we do have our sword, and we retrieved a little bit of gold and some food as well. So that's not all bad. And we have come across a traveling tinker now, which is great. So we can head over here with our 12 gold. I do believe we should have enough to purchase 3 food, I think. Maybe more if we sell Damocles. I think we probably do want to sell Damocles, unless there's something here that we really like. We could get some medium armor. Consuming shame is a lot more expensive now as well, so that's definitely something to take into account. We're going to be selling Damocles here. It's still a good item to sell, 47 gold, not bad. So let's get some more food here. I'm going to be really getting a lot of food here because I'm just so paranoid about dying. And anything else? I could buy a mace, but that really doesn't do much. And I think that is fine. We'll just continue on from here. We do have that wonderful blessing, so that will continue to heal us for 10 HP per movement instead of 5, which is even better. And now, oh no, it's one of these. Okay, so, well, that's not going to help us out, but at least we know where the shop is. Queen of Dust already? Oh. That's not good. Oh. That is actually not good at all. I didn't know she was in the center, that's for sure. Okay, well, 4 of Dust and the Queen of Dust, no doubt. So we have to fight her Ballista. We don't have Invisible Hand either, which is very disappointing. Oh no. And she has a 2-handed axe this time. Or, wait a minute, it's a 2-handed sword. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, I think we should be fine. I think we should be good. Let's try this. We do have a sword after all. The sword seems to attack... Oh my. Whoa, okay, she has combo attacks now by the looks of things. We do need to make sure that we can deal some damage to this Ballista, hopefully. But what I'm going to attempt to do is try to get the enemy's units in between me and the Ballista. But it does appear as though the Ballista just passes through, so... that's difficult. Ouch. Okay. No, dodge that. Yes, thank you. No, dodge that. Yes. All of them are down? Oh. That was an unblockable attack from her right there. She does seem to be a lot more vigorous this time around, that's for sure. That's good to see, I have to admit, because beforehand she was quite the pushover, unfortunately enough. And... Really? What's going on there? I was not hitting her for some reason. Okay. So is she dead? Yes, I do believe so. So let's go over here and take out the Ballista. We can. Oh my. Yes, there we go. We took out the Ballista, so now she is still alive, unfortunately, but we should be able to pick up her card in just a moment. Yes. Oh. Oh, she's throwing knives and everything. How dare you. Oh, it appears when she's in her combo animation, she is invulnerable, and we are invulnerable as well, so that's definitely one of those bugs that is just going to be happening in this version. So do bear that in mind if you are playing alongside me, of course. But I'm pretty sure that you've already passed the Queen of Dust anyway, because, yeah, well, I'm not too good. So let's have a look here. Oh my goodness. So, instead of one thing happening, it appears that everything happens. As you can see here, we have stronger counterattacks, we have increased stun, we have new starting gear, which I am absolutely thankful for. We have a bandit strength increase, a skeleton strength increase, and we also have bandits throwing knives. So I suppose that's pretty reasonable, I have to say, and we were able to defeat the Queen of Dust this time around, which is very, very nice, and now we can see what tokens we have gathered. For defeating the Mages of the Tower, you receive these cards: Mage's Gloves, Mage's Mask, Summoned, whoa, Surprise Portal, and Battle at Brooktop. And what else are we getting here? For defeating his Bandit Queen, we receive the Lizard Dome, which I'm not incredibly happy with. I was not a big fan of that. The Jack of Plague, the Desert Storm, Rockfall, which I absolutely loathe. Yes, Old Graveyard, and Devil's Choice. And then we have the last remaining token here, being an Enormous Shield, Fleet Cuffs, and Armour of Cold. So there we have it. That was a very successful run. I was not expecting it to be this quick, but as a result of that, I am going to be ending this episode off here. I do apologize for the shorter episode, but yes, hopefully next time around, when we are fighting the Jack of Plague, we will have a much longer video for you. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.